Hello everyone, Lord.agion here, another gray Goo Replay. Spawn on the bottom left side. As the human player, we have Nipper87. Spawning, who used to be up here, now in the center of the map. As the Goo player, we have BluesDriveMonster. When I downloaded the replay, the current rankings of these people are 1 and 3. Not 1 and 2, sorry guys. But the first ranking versus the third ranking in the current ladder system. The Drover Scout did go down here, so nothing much there. Did get a bit of a scout off. Picking off that trident, that's very nice with the Mother Goo. He's probably going to go hop up on that platform again. Perhaps he could snipe that revolver. Not like he snipe, more like devour it, either way. Looks like he's going to try to eye for this revolver. He is paying attention to this revolver, doing a nice stutter step. He does manage to grab some catalyst, which will re-heal the damage that's being done, but is denying that first segment to get the small protein. This Mother Goo is heading to this vent. It's currently not harvesting. He is going to get this revolver. It is back in the corner, though he could try to, if he would not stutter step, perhaps try to move. Yeah, if he would not have study stepped that brief moment, he could have maybe gotten away. The other revolver is still denying that first protein. That's very nice. This one just made his first protein. He immediately turned it into drovers. He quite literally immediately into drovers. I didn't even see the small protein come out. The drovers here are going to attack these revolvers. There is a good number of revolvers here. If you were just to split them up and focus fire, he would be very good off. They're not. He is splitting up now. He is doing a better stutter step. Nice splash damage on those two, but with the nice focus fire, he's able to focus down 2 of them. There's only 2 left. Now there's a fourth revolver showing up, and the last drover will go down. Do got one more small protein going to come up here soon. Got one here ready to go. Now this revolver hit force or harassment force is going to, looks like it is on an intercept. No, yeah, it is going to intercept and hit this Mother Goo. The Mother Goo can always go up on these cliffs. But there is a monitor here, so he can no longer run up to cliffs just to avoid vision. Now he has to use run up the cliffs to escape range. The Mother Goo is going to dive towards the revolvers. It's the Mother Goo's down to 150, but it is gradually healing himself with the harvest. And seeing that one revolver got picked off, reducing the damage by 33%. Splits off one revolver, and it looks like he's going to lose both those revolvers. He does have 3 refineries, though this one has not gotten an extractor up, which is a bit bad. Is he doing an exploit? The building then... Why would he cancel that? And I think he might have done the exploit, which I'm not very happy to see if he did that exploit. I'm not exactly sure what exactly looks like when you actually trigger the exploit. Like, there's an exploit. I think they probably should have patched it by now, but there was an exploit where you can move your extractor so you get like double the economy, harvesting from 1. So he canceled something that was there. Perhaps it was just conduit wire, but you are going to see anti-heavy sentinel. Apparently he just can't really make up his mind of what he wants to build. He's building that and replacing that war factory. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing, but there's a attack of drovers here hitting the extractors. Looks like he's going to focus on the revolver. Very nice. He's going to eye for the collectors, seeing it takes quite a bit of time for the extractors to actually go down. And you have to be very careful when they're coming out, because they do explode for, I think, 100 damage, which is more than enough to kill a drover. He's trying to focus on this anti-heavy sentinel before it can actually fire. Now it is firing, did destroy 1 drover. He is trying to repair tool. Second drover does go down to it. The other anti-heavy sentinels are doing their damage. He's going to pull back now. Oh, one of my friends is playing War Game Red Dragon. Might need to ask him to play a few games, but either way, this anti-heavy sentinel does get destroyed before it does get a shot off. That's very nice. He's actually building this one. I don't think that's teleported. Doing quite a bit of damage, destroying those anti-heavy sentinels. And this extractor is a bit low in health. Granted, it's free, but it still denies mining time, removing that. If I was going to hop forward, yeah, he's going to hop forward with the anti-heavy sentinels, just so they can cover each other. He's trying to put as much damage as anti-heavy sentinel, but he will not get the kill. He does get the kill on the extractor, very nice. Actually, if he would have focused fire with all the striders instead of just two, he would have definitely got the anti-heavy sentinel. So only 3 Mother Goos. He does have significant force. He's forced quite a bit of response and defenses. His opponent won't get a substantial force anytime soon, so he could go for another Mother Goo, or maybe even 2 or 3 more. Do got a monitor out, probably just scouting around. Do got an extractor coming up here. Couple large war factories. Bit interesting. Not many people actually go for large war factories. Usually they just build a bunch of smaller factories. Perhaps you just want to get spend less in the tech buildings, so you get more probably balance. Balance are pretty good. I can see those being effective. Stealth, artillery. He's building those now. Then teleport them in. Stealth and artillery. I honestly can't say. He could transfer the tank and air attachment to one and get perhaps an alpha, but still, who knows what he might do next. Do got 6 Mother Goos out, and that his economy is starting to run away at that. He could. Usually when I play Goo, I only have like I have 2 Mother Goos just there to build more Mother Goos, while how the other ones will build units for defense or for offense. Do got some revolvers coming up. Hey, they're going to run to the Mother Goo. 3 of them, 4, all 5 of them will get killed. That's not very good. The human player does not have that much military units out, and that was actually a significant amount of units. We do got the Valance out. Wait, what tech does Valance need? Did they just only need stealth and artillery? I thought they needed a tank attachment for that. I honestly don't remember the... Oh wait, the Valance is being produced here, not from here. Doy. Yeah, I just knew it was just the tank attachment, that's why I got confused. Looks like that first Valance was cleaned up, and its Mother Goo has gotten quite a bit of kills. Wave of howitzers coming out. Those are pretty effective versus the Goo units, since they're a bit... Drovers are small, so they can like stack up in one point and get hit by splash damage quite easily. While Striders, they're a bit wider. That's like the size of a tank unit wide, so they can't really be as affected. But they still don't have any armor to be resilient to artillery fire. So their howitzers are a very good option against them. With howitzers doing 23 damage, it would take exactly 5 to kill a Strider plus the splash damage, so it can kill. If there's 5 of them there, they can kill a group of Striders. A couple more Valance out there, probably for protection, and to apply some additional splash damage. Did they do? No, yeah, they do quite a bit of splash. I mean, in comparison to their splash damage radius, they actually do have more AoE radius than the howitzers. But with these crescents applying their pools of damage, it's being quite effective to the funneled units. These units getting a bit too close to this Mother Goo. The Mother Goo has 2 digital segments, so it does have a huge amount of health. Quite a bit of howitzer fire on that Mother Goo, but of course it can just grab more catalyst and pretty much heal itself. Something to any of the new viewers who are watching my videos, this health bar is very misleading. This health and this health are exactly the same. So something no. So this is 1/3, this is 2/3, this is the last third of its health currently available to it. These Mother Goos are trying to escape. They will be able to escape over this ledge, though this one will get... Oh! He should have tried. He really should have focused that a bit more, perhaps, because 29 health, that he can get that back up to full health and start producing pretty quickly. Do got a bit of harassment over here, that's very nice. But this is a shame, him not able to get this Mother Goo. He did eliminate 1, but eliminating 2 would have been phenomenal. We got a force over here. It should be able to clean up that harassment force quite easily. We got another Mother Goo over here, so small proteins. We do have some Bastions and got some Destructors. So he's going for a more heavy armor approach. Though with its force here, he could like watch where the howitzer fire is coming from and counter a barrage into that bush. The Bastion is applying its taunt, is taking a lot of damage, but the howitzer fire did splash damage a lot of the Striders, and there's not much of force left here, though the Crescents are doing a significant amount of damage themselves. But there is longbows here to shoot down the projectiles now. So the Crescents are pretty much null and void. This Mother Goo is trying to be a hero. Of course, the mother will always try to protect its cubs in a corner, if backed in the corner. Bringing some more reinforcements. Striders are pretty much the option he only really can afford at this moment. He is the Goo player is pushed back. He is sending forward, but the units are being they were going in one by one, so they're being picked off, and there's a force here. There's a substantial force that will push away whatever he's going to throw at him. And there goes the Mother Goo. It didn't really talk about the text, but the repair submarines and BluesDriveMonster is throwing in the towel. And just probably I should mention the technology. Destructors bounce, which is pretty common. Yeah, this has usually been a Goo heavy map, but with Valence providing additional tank units and additional AoE, it's a very strong unit against Goo players, which can really turn the tide. Yep, these guys are much better at the game than I am, so I'll just let them explain it. The tier 1 to shield is tough. Can I beat it? Get longbows quick for crescents? Yeah. Maybe go for the what's it? Tempest or light artillery? But there we go, GG. This is Lord.agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.